Hi and welcome. In this video I want to show you how you can find dangling images in Docker and how to remove them with only one command. If you're questioning or wondering what actually a dangling image is, a dangling image is not an image that is not referenced by any other images, and because they're not referenced or used anywhere else, they can safely be removed. A dangling image still will take away or occupy storage space, so cleaning them up on a regular basis is actually something that you should do. So stay tuned and I will show you how you can easily find and remove dangling images in Docker. Here I have switched over to my Ubuntu instance, and we can now find out how we can go ahead and actually find dangling images. So one way that you can go ahead and find dangling images is simply by running a docker images command, and if you hit enter you see that these images here that are denoted for the repository with none, no tag, or tag is also none, this is considered a dangling images or a dangling image. So if you have a large number of images and a large number of dangling images, this might be quite cumbersome that you need to go through it now and go ahead and delete one image at a time. So I will show you how you can actually do this a little bit faster. So the way that you can do this faster is by applying a filter to the docker image command or docker images command that you would be running. So the way that you would do this is you still would type normally like you would docker images, then you would give it an F flag for filter, and then you can pass in a query and we say dangling equals true and close quotes, and let's run this, and you see now we filtered our Docker images by dangling images, and now you see only these two are returned. So this is nice if you want to find out some more details about dangling images, if you want to maybe just list them. However, if you wanted to pass this into another command, like we will do in the next step to remove these images, you would only want to have this image ID. So you can do that by simply adding another flag to it, and that's the -q. For in this context, in the docker images command context, and when you apply a filter, the -q denotes quiet, and that means in this case only return the image IDs, and that's all I want. So if we're now running a docker images -f quotes dangling equals true quotes -q, we only get our docker image IDs back. And that's what we want to take and pass into the next command that we'll be running. So how do we pass this into our command to remove these images? We'll simply run our normal command docker rmi remove images -f, and then a $sign because we're passing a value in here, and we're running our docker images -f dangling equals true, and then we put a -q in here and we close our parentheses. So what we're doing here, we're running our docker remove images, and then we are going ahead and passing this command in. And in case you're wondering, this F here is not filter, this is to force the removal of the images. So the -f in the RMI remove image context means force, and again we're passing this in as we've run it before, and this will return our image IDs. So let's go ahead and run this. Fantastic. And if I now run a docker images and I hit enter, you see my dangling images have been removed. So this is the easy way and the fastest way that you can remove dangling images, because as you can see, they still take up space, storage space here. So you want to clean that up, and you want to make sure that because these are useless images in the sense of that you can't really use them for anything. So you want to get rid of them, and you want to keep your system clean this way. So to reiterate one more time, we do a docker remove images force, and then we pass in here the command, or the result of the command, docker images filter dangling true -q for quiet, so we only get our image IDs back. We can then also, just to actually show you that this -q flag here can come in quite handy, we can run a docker images -q, and you see I am only getting my image IDs back, and you see here in my previous command these correspond. So if you want to run a different filter, for example, at one point, this -q command where you need to extract the image IDs is quite handy. And this concludes this demo. I hope you found it helpful, and we appreciate your time watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.